The compost heap is often seen as the heart of responsible gardening, where grass clippings, kitchen scraps and leaves become rich compost. But have you ever questioned the effort? We haul, turn and then cart compost back to our beds. Meanwhile, our garden beds sit bare and hungry, while organic matter sits in a distant pile. The soil's true workers, worms and microbes, miss out on food where it's needed. By centralising compost, we create a feast far from our plants. The worms in your beds don't benefit from compost 50 yards away. What if we let nature do the work where it matters most? Maybe it's time to rethink the compost heap. In a forest, there's no compost heap, just a natural layer of leaves and debris feeding the soil right where it falls. This duff is a living blanket, bustling with worms, beetles, fungi and bacteria, all breaking down organic matter on the spot. Nutrients are pulled directly into the soil, feeding plants continuously. The soil is always protected and nourished. We can mimic this by leaving organic matter on our garden beds. Let decomposition happen where nutrients are needed most. Just healthier soil, less work, and a thriving garden. The secret is simple. Feed the soil in place. How do you start? Try surface feeding or lasagna gardening. Begin with plain brown cardboard. Remove any tape or labels. Lay it directly on your garden bed, overlapping edges to block weeds. Soak the cardboard thoroughly to help it settle and start breaking down. Add a thick layer, 4 to 6 inches, of organic matter. Media group, spreading straw over cardboard in garden, adding grass clippings and leaves on garden bedstock. Distribute equally grass clippings, leaves, straw, or well-rotted manure. This feeds soil life, holds moisture, and keeps weeds at bay. For kitchen scraps, just tuck them under the mulch layer. No need for a separate pile. Worms and microbes will handle the rest, right where your plants need it. No more hauling compost back and forth. Every bit of organic waste goes straight into building better soil. It's efficient, easy, and keeps your garden thriving. Let your soil feast all season long. There are a few things to watch out for. Overlap cardboard well. Gaps let weeds sneak through. Don't use dry materials alone. Add moisture to kickstart decomposition. Once your layers are down, resist the urge to dig or disturb them. Let the soil ecosystem do its work. To plant, just part the mulch and cut a slit in the cardboard for your seedling. This method is especially powerful in raised beds, which dry out quickly. A thick mulch layer acts like a sponge, holding water and reducing evaporation. Nutrients are replenished steadily, creating a fertile, resilient environment. Your plants will be healthier and need less watering and feeding. Over time, your raised beds become richer and more self-sustaining. You're not just adding compost, you're building a living ecosystem. Let your beds thrive with less effort. Each year you add layers, your soil grows deeper, richer and more alive. Worms and fungi create channels for air and water, improving structure and fertility. Healthy soil holds moisture, suppresses weeds and feeds your plants, making gardening easier every season. Your plants become stronger and more resilient, needing less intervention. This is a shift in perspective. Soil isn't just dirt, but a living ecosystem to nurture. Feed the soil and it will feed your plants. By ditching the compost heap and embracing surface feeding, you work with nature, not against it. No more hauling, no more piles, just lay down cardboard, add organic matter and let nature do the rest. Save your back Save your time and watch your garden flourish. The secret to joyful, abundant gardening is right under your feet. Let your soil live, and your garden will thrive for years to come.